So Yoshi.
Florida's full of goons, man. This it's goon central out here. I've been hearing so much hype everywhere. I miss this. I miss this so much, literally.
Seeing like people from your region be able to come through the early sets, to be able to hype you up, to hear people chanting for you in the back, man, that's what majors are about.
All right.
What else could you possibly ask for? And they're going to be actually opting for Final Destination 50%. 50%.
F smash. That's a conversion. All right, Myran, I see you. All right, already got the purple on deck. This is exactly what he wants. Already 66. 84 on JMafia already. Olimar is a damage dealer.
As soon as Olimar gets going, like his damage output is just unbelievable. That is 125 in 24 seconds, and that is almost the stock. Myran is playing so well right now. Beautiful parry once again.
Myran
2 consecutive parries. Myran's in his head.
JMafia's girl definitely going to be calling him Myran, for sure. Absolutely. But for real, Myran's been doing so much great damage out of parry, out of shield. His conversions have been immaculate so far. JMafia just desperately trying to find some way in with Yoshi. You have to have a game plan going into these unorthodox matchups.
But I feel like Myran just keeps on playing from a back foot, is always ready for every single approach that JMafia has. He's backing off into right places, knows what to respect, an amazing tech, and is able to fight his way back onto the stage.
These purples are so clutch for him to have too, not only on stage but off stage, because they act as a perfect get-off-me tool in case the opponent just gets a little too close, which Yoshi does like to follow you off stage and kind of stay within your little danger zone to maybe get you with a nair or a forward air.
Ooh, right now Myran is really looking to be able to catch a jump using a lot of these up smashes or jump up airs. But I feel like JMafia's, you know what I was going to say? He has not been able to find a way in. Thank goodness I didn't say it. Because he was able to finally find that stock.
Here we go, though. JMafia being a lot more wary as to how he approaches Myran's shield with these single-hit aerials, because he knows Myran's out-of-shield punish game is fantastic. If he gets one parry into a smash attack, that could spell curtains for JMafia's second stock.
Yeah, just one more good hit. That's all it takes. So JMafia
he's got the blue too. He's got the blue too.
You're not safe from attacks. You're not safe from grabs. You're just not safe at all. And an excellent catch on the jump from Myran. He's been just calling those out consistently in this game so far. So JMafia needs to make himself a little bit more tricky.
These forward drifting purple Pikmin throws have been doing a lot to get Myran stage control, because it gives him better positioning for a follow-up, and it puts JMafia in a good amount of knockback too. And the 2 purples are out. We're ready. I got my whole gang with me. Red is gonna do some damage. He gone.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I blinked. I took a breath. I looked away for a second. 103. When did this happen?
We got the boys out. The boys are out. The boys are out here.
Ooh, tries to set up a juggle. Finally finds that back lead, but Myran's DI is amazing. And that's a back lead that is usually so strong, but JMafia finds that spike, is able to close it out. Is he going to be able to make this comeback?
He's got the purple out once again, trying to find, he's got the purple front and center in the rotation as well right now, just itching to swing at JMafia, but JMafia getting these early conversions off really nicely.
JMafia is now respecting Myran's shield. He doesn't want to risk a parry punish once again. He knows that one good up smash should be able to take it, so.
Ooh, how did you know? Are you like in cahoots with him? Are you in his head?
I'm in his head.
You're in his head?
What can I say?
Get out of my head, Charles. Get out of my head.
And that's why we commentators know. I mean, that's
I think you're right. That's the job of commentators, is to be able to explain the story happening in front of you.
Yeah.
And to set up potential avenues for the future as well.
Yeah, so.
You called that up perfectly. You knew the win condition. Good job, Dara. Good play. Good play. Also, good play to Myran,
You guys didn't see this, but we actually just fist bumped. I really do wish that was broadcasted to everybody. Shook my head. GG's. Good job, Dara. I'm the winner of Infinity.
Good job, Dara, for knowing what Myran was going to do.
But yeah, game number 2, they're going to be opting to go right back to Final Destination. I don't know why JMafia keeps on opting to go here.
That's just a real conversion, isn't it? Back throw F smash at early percent. I didn't know that. Today my brain is expanded as a caster, and I hope as a viewer it's expanded for y'all as well. Oh, yo!
Myran positioned himself so well. That was an amazing juggle.
Myran going up on a Tuesday. That was ridiculous. Seriously, those conversions, and JMafia kind of caught sleeping at the wheel. Usually Yoshi has such good airspeed and doesn't have to worry about those follow-ups because of double jump armor. But Myran sharked that perfectly. And he's been getting these really, really early leads too.
Yep. Look at the way that JMafia just stuck in a corner. His shield is so close to popping. He has to be so careful because Myran gets a couple of good swings on it. That could be credence for that stock as well. Finally setting up the edge guard once again. Beautiful use of Pikmin.
I was going to say, this Pikmin conservation is unreal right now.
Yep.
He's been keeping these purples alive, not using them in situations where he knows he won't get a hit, but also off stage, he's
using them as a shield.
He's helping the boys get back safely to stage.
And I will say, I really like how preemptively Myran is throwing out the Pikmin. Any later, and JMafia will effectively be able to use them to extend his own hitbox with Florida. So Myran is always just a little bit earlier. I want to see JMafia press his button sooner.
It's looking tough, though. He's trying to find some way in, but Myran staying so grounded, anticipating a lot of these aerial approaches, which is what Yoshi pretty much uses to establish ground most of the time in these matchups. Excellent. That's the first time JMafia has done that this entire time.
Ooh, calling that out. This is such a dangerous position to be in. And JMafia, you know, again, like, usually the immediate default is like, I want to throw out this safe projectile that's going to give me the coverage to get back onto the stage. But if somebody can throw out a hitbox, oh my.
Okay, but he clutched it up real quick. Excellent job striking off stage. Myran
did Myran just do the same thing? He going got his own projectiles, his own Pikmin, try to keep himself safe. And then JMafia went out there and said, hey, I know that this is going to happen. I'm going to call you out. I'm going to extend my hitbox. And he was able to get that kill.
Oh, wow. Opting to that was impressive. So he used F smash for every other Pikmin that was able to fly that far, but instead decided to do back throw the Pikmin onto him to get that like guaranteed damage right there. That was hella lit from Myran.
Oh, that shield pressure is so scary right now. If you got that grounded forward, that really might have led up into something super scary in the moment.
JMafia has been opting to take a lot of trades with Myran as well, which is honestly really, really good against Olimar because Olimar is pretty light. So if you're taking a lot of trades and striking on him constantly, it's going to give him less breathing room to pull out more Pikmin and also less time to set up on the ground.
Oh, that's going to be a lead grab.
Wait, huh?
Gets him. Yep.
Yeah? Was that a desync? Was that a desync? I don't know if that was a desync.
There we go, baby. That's
Myran's happy as hell about that one.
That is, Olimar can sometimes do that. You could position yourself, you can press a couple of buttons. Would I be able to tell you exactly how he set that up? Nope. But Olimar has the ability to put his grab Pikmin in different places if he plays his cards right. So that was really well.
He caught him while he was off stage. Also.
Yep.
He was below the ledge slightly.
I wasn't ready for that. JMafia wasn't ready for that. Nobody was ready for that happening. And honestly,
Dara, we are potentially going to see another 30, and JMafia is taking it back to FD once again.
Why do we keep defaulting back to the same stages? I'm really curious, actually, to what JMafia's line of reasoning could be, because normally when I think of Yoshi, maybe he really likes his platform extensions, but maybe Myran is just really good at playing under platforms and keeping himself safe, so wouldn't be able to tell you quite yet.
These games have been close, but the same start happens every time. Myran does a ton of damage onto JMafia. JMafia drops the first stock early, and then Myran takes trades for the rest of the game until he clutches it out. That's how it's happened every time, and FD is also a perfect stage for anticipating landings as well. So, I'm not, you know, after you lose twice on the same stage, I feel like you got to start, you know, cooking something else up. Wow. And again, a really, really early stock getting taken by Myran with that purple Pikmin up smash. So though we've seen JMafia, JMafia tie it back up almost immediately.
Once again, an amazing catch on the landing. Was able to find that juggle finally, and just like that, JMafia, this is the closest he's been on the second stock so far. Sure. Still hasn't taken too much damage quite yet. Nair is such an important tool to be able to get the Pikmin off of you because it covers every single part of your body.
Okay, again, Myran not getting kind of overwhelmed with pressure from JMafia. Hasn't had enough time to set up these purple Pikmin to really establish a good, safe neutral for himself, too. I'm liking these, again, forward aerial, forward approaching Pikmin throws because they're knocking JMafia into tumble every single time. Giving him stage control as well, and you need that against Yoshi, especially if Yoshi's
able to get the shield poke, waits out the down B, not able to actually get the punish on the second one quite yet, but JMafia, I feel like still had the right idea nonetheless. Who puts on a good amount of damage, and just like that, Myran mashes out down air and finds that stock.
And the taunt real quick. Myran's saying, this is my set. This is my time. He's got the two purples out for quick, big damage as well. Each of them do a stellar amount of damage as well, for real. And he can just sit in the corner and keep lobbing these out too. Oh no, takes the trade though. Why did he go low? He keeps getting it high.
If you throw out projectiles in that kind of a position, you've got to hope that your opponent is not in a position to be able to punish you because it can't keep you safe. It can't stop you from getting edge guarded to the ledge trap. But when they're up in your face like that, you are going to be the one ultimately losing that kind of interaction.
And that's on Myran too, because Yoshi is more than able to keep up with you in terms of airspeed, especially when you're drifting off stage. Your option against Yoshi off stage is get low and to the ledge as quickly as you can, so you don't get clipped out by that.
And once again, JMafia is just on the verge of making the comeback here right now.
This is tough though.
Oh, actually going to be eating through the back here. This is so scary.
JMafia has to be really careful with how he decides to land on Myran here, because any big hit could potentially kill him right here. And again, Myran striking the landing really, really nicely with that. And Myran, just another day in the office.
Just another day in the office. Packs it up, cleans it up with another confident 3-0.
Top 8. What is going on? We're just seeing 30s. These players are just 30ing. This is 3 straight 3-0s to get into top 8. For real. Cactus patting himself. We got to be out of here by 10 p.m. also. So Cactus definitely like, thank God.
Oh, thank goodness.
Thank God. They're going quick.
This is moving along pretty quickly. But either way, really good stuff to both of the players. I always feel like JMafia is always on the verge of making a comeback. He always has phenomenal momentum, but at the end, I feel like Myran just does a good job of putting out consistent damage